let's talk about Greedfall. I mean, it's not a terrible game. It's not a fantastic game. It's an okay game. It's almost way too long, right? They desperately were trying to do the old Bloodborne and in BioWare, Dragon Age Inquisition. That's what this felt like. This was their Dragon Age Inquisition, and it was just a wee bit on the jank side with the combat. But they pigeonholed you, right? You either had to be melee or magic. You could use the gun for technical, but throwing bombs and stuff. But they really wanted you to focus on that. But they really wanted you to use magic or melee, because all the way the potion was. There was no XP booster for to boost your XP modifier like a potion temporarily. It made it a slog to level up, right? You could level up everything if you're willing to just go through and just, battle it out in the arena to level up to get everything, but there's no trophy or achievement for it, so who gives a crap? Music-wise, it's pretty cool. I liked it. I mean, it's not anything that'll stand out, but it's certainly not anything that's like, oh my god, that's so bad. The voice acting is actually pretty good, even though the accent for the natives was a bit odd duck, right? It was almost like some kind of a mixture of Celtic and South African. So I don't know what the hell they were going for, but it got a little tiresome at the end of the game, especially after 5 endings. Oh my god. But the combat is where it really falters, right? Combat wise, it's just okay, right? There's too much of a delay in between your dodges. You have on the melee side, you had to actually get a perk for dodges, which I did not like at all. Get the double dodge, and it uses your stamina. I get it, but the fact that your magic dodge used up magic, I didn't like that at all. That should have used up stamina. Should not use up any of your magic, because you used up a lot of magic. Because if you didn't go all in on magic, like you didn't go magic power and the other side, you just didn't get it. And the fact that all the bosses were just so almost overwhelming with health, right? It wasn't to the point that you couldn't beat them, but it was almost overwhelming with health. Even on the discovery difficulty, when I was trying to grind them through the last 4 endings. Yeah. So I mean, I did like the fact that you with your magic, it was just that's it. It's just magic. It's a magic attack. It's some kind of weird blob that auto targets. I liked it. I didn't have to worry about. I had to specialize in fire, water, air, lightning. Whatever. Earth. I liked it. Right. I could just be magic, and it was very nice in its simplicity of just the 3 as opposed to almost overwhelming you, right? I mean, you had your companions, and for the most part, they were just distractions. They don't really do much in the game for you. They don't really do a lot of damage. So you're the damage dealer, you're the DPS. They're not. That's a little disappointing, right? Because you want if you're playing a magic user like I did in the last half of this run, it was. You had to run with Kurt, and he did okay, but he didn't really attack as often as he should. He just kind of stood there. Meanwhile, I'm one just blasting away, just hammering away at it. I got it for like $10, right? On it was like $8 and some odd cents. I think it's $8.75 on the Xbox store. And it was like $5, $6 for the DLC. And the DLC was okay. It wasn't great. It was just okay. So all in all, I was not disappointed that I played it again, even though it's from, Wait, didn't we already see this cast again? It's just gonna do the same thing over and over? Wow, that's funny. Yeah, okay. Well, anyways, graphics wise, it's nothing to sneeze at. It looks okay. I don't know why anybody crapped all over this game. It didn't bother me. I don't think it was great, nor did I think it was terrible. Right? I enjoyed it. I didn't hate, so I'm glad I played it again. It's just I could do without the grinding, but that's just kind of nature of the beast, I guess, with RPGs. But the whole 5 ending things leaves me salty because that's just outrageous. Oh. Speaking of grinding, the romance crap was incredibly tacked on, and it was incredibly obfuscated. If you didn't follow a guide, you never would have known that shit was there. It's like when you go through and you look at your trophies, you're like, where did that shit come from? So, and there's no New Game Plus, which is really disappointing because then that you can continue going, right? And just have a power fantasy to get to the 5 endings. Nope. None of that. I mean, it's definitely a 3 out of 5 game. So, but if you can find it on a hella sale, get it. It's a lot of fun for that. But if it's like $40, you can wait. Now there's some cool mods for it if you get on the PC. If you wait for a good sale on the PC, your system can run it. You know, you have to worry about. So the mods on there really open the game up. So if you want to do, I would probably recommend doing that instead of playing on the Xbox. Play it on the PC side through Steam. Just because of those mods, you know, like you can carry. There's no limit to what you can carry, as opposed to what I had here. Even though I carried a gobstop a lot at the end, I was on like 700 bullets. But even then, right? It's just like, why? It's an RPG. It's a game. I don't need to have a limit for that. You already have stamina, for Christ's sake. Don't limit me on what I can carry. Don't mess with my feng shui, damn it. Anywho, signing off. There's a couple of trophies left to get that are it's just cleanup crap, right? Which is, you know, this is where I have to go back and redo this mission and let Kurt betray me, kill him, and then I have to pick which city I want to save, right? And then I'm probably not going to do this one. And then romancing Afra, I don't care, just because I have to do another run. I'm just not going to do it. And then you have these two, which is just logging in and just respecing to get it, which is kind of silly. But that pretty much ends Greedfall. I'll do the other stuff offline because it's just is too much. Till next time.